So now we will learn about steps to conserve this coal and petroleum. Now coal is mainly used to produce electricity, and we can say that we can automatically save electricity and reduce its consumption. So how to save the electricity? So when I would say if everyone is sitting in a same room, lot of electricity is being saved. Apart from that, if your fans are uselessly working, then you can save them. When we use washing machine, normally we use dryers. So in today's era, if I talk about an atmosphere, then we have such sort of dry atmosphere where your clothes can easily be pinned outside in the gallery and they will just be dry automatically. So no need to dry the clothes after washing because that consumes a lot of energy, right? If you think that you are just using the elevator, and yes, if you can climb the stairs, then it's always suitable to climb the stairs rather than using elevator, because once the elevator goes up and comes down, unless and until it's in corporate office, normally the expense behind one time going up and down is 2 to 3 rupees. So you can understand if a lift is been moving up and down for 2 to 3 times, it will almost cost us 10 to 15 rupees per day. Okay, so that's quite expensive for us. So likewise, one can save the energy and utility of the electricity. If those glowy lights, which in today's era they are so in trend, if you don't need them, please don't use them. And rather than using the simple tube lights, one can use LED, that is light emitting diode. I'll just give you the full form of it. And apart from that, we can also use CFL bulbs, which is compact fluorescent light. Okay, so these two if you use, they normally consume less light, but if you use those normal bulbs, then they consume lot of electricity, and as per today's lifestyle of ours, we can say that even we can't stay without ACs. So it's a request, rather than staying in more in AC, which is harmful to even our health, what we can do is wherever your windows are, and if they are quite airy even in the noon, then just wet a cloth and just pin there on your window, and you will see that the breeze which is coming, they will be quite cooler. Okay, so it will give you the cold impact, and you will also not get harm in terms of health wise, and likewise also you can save your electricity as well. Apart from that, if I had to talk about cooking, where we need to save the gas, so what one can do is one can use the pressure cookers, Apart from that, pressure cooker if you use, they will take very less time to cook the food. And if you cook the same food, or let's say if I want to boil something, then that particular thing will take time if it's being boiled nakedly in some vessel. So it's always advisable to use the pressure cooker. The second thing, one can use the solar cookers. If you have a good sunlight coming for at least 2 to 3 hours, then you can definitely cook things like rice in the solar cookers, which are completely penniless, expense. Then in terms of vehicle, I would say that there can be many things. Like if you would have arrived or come across certain things, many of the multinational companies these days have organized a green day. So what happens in a week, once a day, that's almost a Saturday, every employee is subjected to come on bicycle. So what people do is, on that day they take their bicycle to the office. Likewise, they are saving the environment, and likewise they are not even using our fossil fuels, which are petroleum. And likewise, they are also saving petrol and diesel. So you can imagine even these things can happen. Like if today's era, what the stage is that if our mother sends us even at a distance of 5 minutes to take something or to get something out of a shop, then we will just try to move upon on Activa. Either if we have something like other vehicle which is run on petrol or diesel, we'll just take that and we'll go there. But we never prefer walking, which is really mandatory. If something is at a nearby distance of 15 to 20 minutes, it is always advisable to walk and to get that thing. But what happens in our life, we are like every time gushing over the things. We are like, हमको सब कुछ जल्दी चाहिए, बस अभी का अभी ले आओ, अभी का अभी कर दो. So इसलिए it becomes really difficult for us to cope up with the old lifestyle, which was dependent upon quite satisfactory living, where they used to conserve the environment as well. And even those were the people who really left a good environment for generations like us. So it's completely advisable to ride a bicycle, no matter what your age is. If you are fine, if you are healthy, then please ride a bicycle at least for a day to the work, or just go by walk, or you can just run. Or the best thing what one can do is to go in the public transport. Yes, public transport normally goes in all the areas these days, and we have good proportion of the BRTS even running, which are AC buses, and even they are running on the like renewable energies. So it's quite advisable to opt in. And wherever your stop is, if our office is let's say 15 to 20 minutes of the run, like एक vehicle पे जाते वक्त 15 to 20 minutes लगते हैं, so then we can always select an auto and go if it's difficult for us to walk, or else one can always walk by. Okay, so likewise we can conserve lot of coal and petroleum. Again, the last and the most important point, which we are observing in our day-to-day life, that in today's era, all the vehicles which you see, like if you talk about a car, if you talk about two-wheelers, so we have such mopeds which are running on solar energy. Okay, we say them yo bikes, but they have their speed constriction that we cannot run yo bikes at a very high speed. But yes, simultaneously they are environmental friendly as well. Second thing, these days whatever the cars are getting launched, they are coming completely in a hybrid way. Like they have an alternative fuel transmission, so that we don't have to use petrol and diesel on it. And let me tell you, I don't think so that whether after 2 or 3 years even we will see any car which has been running on diesel, because I'll come to the reason as well that why we should not be opting for a vehicle which has been run on diesel, though diesel being cheaper at the cost. Now what happens that the car which is getting launched, or let's say the vehicles which are getting launched, they are very energy efficient. I mean 4-stroke engine, 5-stroke engine. So when you say the stroke and all, it is completely dealing with the emissions which they are emitting out. Like हमें बोलते हैं PUC निकाल के लाओ. PUC का मतलब क्या होता है? That pollution जो जनरेट कर रहा है vehicle should be under control. ठीक है. So ये जो PUC होता है that certifies that ये vehicle जो pollution जनरेट कर रहा है that is completely under the acceptable range. So अब इट मीन्स दैट हर एक व्हीकल, जितना व्हीकल पुराना होता है उतना पोल्यूशन ज्यादा होता है. तो क्या करना चाहिए? सो द बेस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज दैट आफ्टर सिग्निफिकेंट टाइम यू शुड चेंज योर व्हीकल. You should always opt for the good technological skills which a vehicle has. And if a vehicle is running on the solar panel, that is the most acceptable vehicle which should be there in the market. Normally Tesla has a car which has been launched, but obviously India will take a lot of time to get those types of car because of the condition what we are dealing with. And there are many other ways. So I'll just explain you when we talk about the word emission, that's the pollution. Okay, so what sort of pollutants are being released and how they are harmful to us. So first pollutant what we have is sulfur dioxide. Next we have is water, nitrogen dioxide, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, etc. So I would say that except water, every pollutant is harmful. If we breathe them a lot, we can have the respiratory diseases like bronchitis, asthma, and apart from that, carbon monoxide completely blocks our respiratory passages, from where there is an exchange of oxygen in our body, which are known as alveoli. I have explained to you in chapter 6 what does the word alveoli means. Okay, they are grape like structure in our body, and I'll just show you. So here there is this type of grape-like structure. These are known as alveoli, and these alveoli, from here, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इधर आता है और इधर से बाहर जाता है, और ऑक्सीजन ब्लड में इससे ही आता है. तो इस पे छोटे छोटे, इसको अगर मैं बड़ा करूं तो इसमें छोटे छोटे पोर्स होते हैं. तो कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड जब हमारी बॉडी में जाता है तो इस पोर को ब्लॉक कर देता है, मतलब आप सांस नहीं ले पाते हो. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड की बात करें तो वो टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज करता है, मतलब वो क्या करता है, हीट को ट्रैप कर लेता है यहीं अर्थ पे. तो व्हाट विल हैपन, द हीट वोंट बी एबल टू गो आउट, एंड हेंस द टेम्परेचर इंक्रीजेज ऑफ द अर्थ. अगर इंक्रीज हो गए तो बर्फ मेल्ट होने लगेगी. इट विल स्टार्ट कन्वर्टिंग इनटू वाटर. The sea level will rise. If the sea level will rise, the terrestrial zone will be under the sea. So this is how this destruction can be happen. So it is really necessary for us to control the use of this coal and petroleum. So for now, that is what I need to share with you. And I forgot to talk about carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide poisonous gas भी कहलाता है. और अगर आप सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड और नाइट्रोजन डाइऑक्साइड की बात करें तो दे ब्रिंग एसिड रेन. एसिड रेन में क्या होता है दैट वो जब यहाँ पे गिरता है ना तो यू फाइंड इट इची. एसिड है, हमारे लेक सिस्टम में भी एसिडिक कर देता है. वी कैन ड्रिंक दैट वाटर एंड जस्ट वी हैव 3% ऑफ फ्रेश वाटर. अब यही फ्रेश वाटर एसिड में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा तो हम क्या करेंगे, राइट? सो इट इज वेरी नेसेसरी फॉर अस to like properly think and use coal and petroleum, or rather than let's conserve it and not to use them. Okay, so here I am ending my topics. In next video we will study ahead 16th chapter. Thank you for now. If you have any difficulties, please let me know.